Okay, different diets. I touched base on this in a video earlier, very briefly, but I wanted to touch base on it and give it a video on its own because there's this, there's these different camps and different groups on different diets that people have that have worked for them, and they swear that it's the one size fits all type of thing for weight loss and getting into shape and whatnot. And the thing is, they're all right. The people who say this, you're all right, but you're all wrong at the same time, okay? Doing any one of these can have results. It doesn't mean it's the type of meal plan or diet that somebody wants to follow that works for them or that makes them feel good at the same time, right? There are some people that enjoy doing keto. There are some people that like being vegetarian. There are some individuals that are pescatarian. There's other individuals now, which of the more recent years, that like to do carnivore. There's, the Mediterranean diet. There's a number of different ways that you can go about this. All of them work. And the reason why all of them work is because it falls back to your calories at the end of the day and how your body utilizes the food through calories and stores it as energy and uses it as energy, right? That's what it comes down to. So whether you're doing any one of these other diets, they can work. What I would suggest though, and I always tell my clients that I work with, especially my high performance clients online that I work with for my elite program, that have to follow exactly what I tell them, learn the ways that we've talked about in this section of the course through nutrition. Learn the caloric intake on what you need first, okay? Learn on how much you need to intake. Understand, if you don't already, if you don't have the experience, what foods are going to be better for you, how many calories are per serving or per food or for whatever you're eating. Get used to the fact of building an actual nutritional routine that you're going to follow every day and generally eat around the same time, and get to understand that as best as possible as a foundation, okay? When you gain some experience with that in your nutrition and you're working out, you're seeing results, months down the road, if you want to venture off to try these other diets, at that point, I would say, sure, you have some experience, you're now understanding and gaining knowledge as the days and months go by, okay? You're understanding your body better on what you think is better for you and what you like. Try it out, right? It's not something I would suggest right in the beginning. Because what happens is people will generally, and it's not always, probability-wise, I'd say it's higher though from my experience and from what I've seen. Somebody will take to one of these specific diets in the beginning. They end up doing it. They either do it too quick and too fast, or they don't apply the methods correctly enough, and then they don't see the results that they think they should have gotten, that keywords they think they should have gotten, okay? And then they end up falling back and eating to whatever their regimen was before, and they think it doesn't work. What's going on, guys? I hope you're doing well and you're getting a lot of value from the course. I just wanted to take a second to let you know, if you wanted more of a direct and personal approach, then you can get on my app in order to do so. There's two options. One with a workout program that's already done for you over the course of 3 months. You can choose whether it's weight loss or muscle building. It has tasks that you're going to need to complete, an area where you can do your nutrition and your macros, and a progressive overload plan that's going to be changed every month to make sure you're always going to be challenged. Or if you want to work with me one-to-one, where I take over your nutrition, I look at your workout plan, I build you something that's specifically for you, that's going to allow you to scale and get the results that you want, and also add in flexibility and mobility movements and exercises to help reduce the chances of you getting injured. Look over your nutrition and your macros to dial in what you should be eating, how many calories you should be intaking, and have accountability calls with you to make sure that you're staying on top of your game and results are always coming in, and scale that for you when needed. So if this is something that you want, either option, there's two links below, one that's going to take you to the monthly plan, and then the other that's going to take you to a Calendly link that's going to book a call with me. Anyways, that's enough talking from me. Let's get back to the course, okay? When that's not the case at all. Some people end up doing it, they find it's a lifestyle and they stick with it. That's amazing, that's great, because they are generally lifestyle types of diets. Stick with it. It's a lifestyle in general to eat healthier and to work out and to change the way that you do things. But I would always suggest to do those after. They can definitely be beneficial for you. You can definitely get more knowledge through doing them, especially because you're generally eating specific foods within a certain range with these diets, right? However, I would get the foundations down first. Do that for a bit of time, understand it, and then go from there. And benefits have always been greater when I get my clients to do that, because they understand on what they need to do first, like I said, of all the things that I've mentioned before with your calories, your macros, how much you're intaking, what foods you should be eating, how many calories are within this certain size, how many macros are within this food or within this dish that you're eating. So it's better to start off with the foundation of doing that first than venturing off. And it's like that in anything, whether you're anything from like learning how to drive and putting your hands over here at the 10 o'clock and then the 2 o'clock and driving straight, to having your own, method of driving after and how comfortable you feel when you drive, to running a business and figuring out how to grow your business and how to bring in a pipeline and then how to service that pipeline and how to get customer care and how to bring in employees to service them and then how to manage your employees and how to get certain employees to come in like the ones you've already gotten because they've been doing a great job, and then how to expand it into blah, 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 blah. It goes on forever, right? So there's always a way to do something and there's always a foundation for it. I would stick to that first, and then when you feel comfortable enough and you want to do it, go from there. You don't have to listen to that, right? It's just a suggestion. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you like. But I would suggest you do that first, like I said, because probability-wise, generally people fail. But at the end of the day, you make your own decision. I'm only here to try and guide you and educate you as best as I can from what I've done over the last 17 years and also from what I've learned in school and through education and all that stuff as well. All right, guys, if you have any questions for me, again, let me know. Same as all the other videos, build each other up, encourage one another. We're a community here. I want you guys to be able to help one another out and be there for supporting each other, especially when we hit when you guys hit certain goal marks within yourself, and for always wanting to reach your specific desired physique and transformation and just bettering your life in general. And I will see you guys in the next video.